This puja I'm doing when we do in the monastery is the most sacred puja. It's the most sacred. Lama Chopa Puja is the most sacred, although it is very simple, because it encompasses all the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, and deities of our refuge tree. So when you're making offerings to Lama Chopa, La Tso, or Lama Chopa, Lama is your guru. Chopa is to make offerings to your guru. It's making offerings to the merit field. The merit field includes all the lamas from Tibet, Nepal, India, all the way to Shakyamuni. All the way. So every single excellent enlightened guru and master, such as Dignaga, Dharmakirti, Nagarjuna, Arya Asanga, all of them, etc., are included in the puja. So we're making Atisha, we're making offerings to them. Then at the same time, we're making offerings to the compassion lineage of Maitreya, and we're making offerings to the wisdom lineage of Manjushri. On top of that, we're making offerings to the 4 classes of the higher tantric deities, which is the Maha-Anutara Yoga Tantra class, the Kriya Tantra, the Yoga, and the Charya. So all the meditational deities, all the yidams, not 1, not 2, all the yidams are included. On top of all the yidams, you're including all the Buddhas of the past, present, and future. For example, the 35 confessional Buddhas, the 8 medicine Buddhas, etc., etc. On top of that, you're making offerings to the Bodhisattvas. So the 8 main Bodhisattvas and their various emanations, such as Tara, Avalokiteshvara, Manjushri, Maitreya, Vajrapani, etc., etc. Then on top of that, you're making, this is the visualization. On top of that, you're making offerings to the Arhats. So the Chinese have 18 Arhats, the Tibetans consider 16, but let's not argue on number of the Arhats. So those are beings who have received teachings from the Buddha directly and who have, inverted commas, delayed their enlightenment in order to wait for Maitreya to come, to assist Maitreya to spread the teachings again. Then on top of that, you have the Stravakas and the Pratikaya Buddhas. Those are the enlightened beings, those are beings on a very high level on the way to enlightenment who choose solitary meditation. Then you have the Dakas and Dakinis. The Dakas and Dakinis, Khandra the Khandrama, are enlightened angels or enlightened beings who reside in certain power places, placed by Buddha, or they have sworn to Buddha to guard certain places, so that when you do meditation in those places, or when you do meditation, they come to you, they bless you, and you can achieve higher realizations. Why? There are 24 main holy places in our world. The 24 main holy places coincide with the 24 places on our body. So there are 24 nerve points on our body that are very sensitive. So why is it sensitive? Because through those nerve points we can get sick. Through those nerve points we can get enlightenment. Through those nerve points we can change our moods. Angry, happy, unhappy, sad, depressed. We can change our moods by meditating on those points. How do you change your mood by meditating on those points? You change your mood by visualizing deities on those points. When you visualize deities on those points, and then when you visualize the deities, you invite the actual deities to enter those deities, and those deities dissolve into those points. When they dissolve into their points, it's like a chi master passing chi to you, except you do it yourself with enlightened energy. So the 24 holy places in this world abide the Khandra, the Khandrama, Dakas and Dakinis are highly, highly advanced, and their special job is to bless your points for meditation. Then on top of that, you have the enlightened Dharma protectors. And we're talking about Mahakala, we're talking about four-faced Mahakala, we're talking about the 3 forms of Kala Rupa, we're talking about Vishavana, we're talking about Kasiwada, Denden Hummel, etc., etc. All of those are in a refuge tree. That refuge tree is on the bottom, as we saw in the center, in cage. Then on top is all the lamas. In the center, towards the middle, is all the meditational deities. And right in the center of all this is Lama Tsongkhapa himself, who is one and indivisible with your root Lama. Your root Lama is a Lama who takes the most time to take care of you, the most time to love you, the most time, because people always think, what is root Lama? People think root Lama is someone who gave you initiations. No. Root Lama, let me make it clear since you guys know more Dharma now, it's easier to explain. Root Lama, according to the Tantras, is the Lama who cares about you. The Lama who gives you advice. The Lama who scolds you. The Lama who gives you teachings. The Lama who gives you vows. The Lama who reminds you to wake up when you slip. The Lama who pushes you and reminds you when you make a mistake. Why? People think that doing Dharma practice is only when the things are very good. When the things are very, very good, when everything's alright, that's when we do Dharma practice. How do we know? Because when the Lama tells us something else, we check our mind. We feel angry. We want to run away. We want to think negative things. We want to escape. And all the times that the Lama has helped us in Dharma, in advice, financial, in care, in Dharma, we completely forget. So this is what we need to check. If when we are told by our Lama to change in a certain way, and we forget all of our Lama's kindness, what our Lama has done for us in the past, this person is our root Lama. Our root Lama not only makes us happy, our root Lama also makes us unhappy. And the fact that we can become unhappy shows how kind our Lama is. Because when your Lama makes you unhappy, you have two choices. One is to investigate why you're unhappy. Why? The other choice is to, I give up. I run away. If you give up and run away, if you escape or you avoid, if you avoid or you escape or you give up, you will do that for every single situation in the future. So it's with your partner, you will do that. It's with your children, you will do that. It's with your friends and business partner, you will do that. So if you do that all the time, you will never solve your problem. Let me tell you why. If someone is very kind to you, and they scold you, or they tell you off, in fact, if you are a good person, you will be humble. Let me tell you why. Because you have enough respect for their love. If you respect a person's love, you will be humble to what they say, not be angry and run away. You know why? When someone has helped us a lot, and we accept the help, and we take the help, but when they scold us, and we don't like, and we run away, it means that we don't respect the person. We only want something from them. That's how we check our mind. So, if someone has helped you continuously again and again and again, by Dharma, by love, by care, by finances, by emotions, by support, by gifts, by advice, and when they talk to you in a way that you don't like, that's when you have to check your mind. Why do you have to check your mind? Why? If this person has been nice to you for so long, why would this person be bad to you now? You have to think. If this person has been bad to you all this time, why did you stay? You stayed because this person has been good to you. If this person has been good to you and you stay, that means when this person scolds you and you're unhappy, you should also examine why you're unhappy. If you examine why you are unhappy, and you come to the conclusion, and you transform, then the job of your relationship with this person is very good. That means the reason you met this person is fulfilled. If this person gives you things and you take it, if the person helps you and you take it, and you accept it, then doesn't that mean that each time this person tells you something, it is the same thing, it's a gift? Why does a gift have to be nice words? Why does a gift have to be money? Why does a gift have to be a pat on the back or a hug or nice face? Can't the gift also be to approach you about your mistake? Can't the gift be something to directly confront you about what you have been doing wrong? And you have to think, if they confront you and you run, you complain, you hide, it means you wanted not Dharma from your Guru, you wanted other things. Then you are wrong. You are wrong. And if you hide, and you don't confront and you don't face it, your mind will degenerate and get worse and worse and worse and worse until you respect nobody and no one respects you. When you're angry with your Guru, how do you feel? Some people don't do their work well. Some people pretend everything okay, but they don't do their work. Some people keep quiet and say, I'm not happy, or make excuse for their unhappiness and use the excuse for their unhappiness, but they don't tell you the truth. Everybody reacts differently. So my point is what? In the Lama Chopa, Puja, it's most powerful because none of us have direct access to Buddha. Buddha cannot talk to us directly. None of us can have direct access. But our gurus talk to us. And our gurus explain the Dharma to us. And our gurus show great love and compassion towards us. So when we have anger toward our guru, or we have doubt toward our guru, or when our guru do good thing for us, we take it. But when our guru scold us, we run, or we get angry. During the Lama Chopa Puja is when we repair our bad behavior. That's why this puja is the most powerful. Most powerful. The whole puja is not reciting praises to the Buddhas or the Idams. The whole puja is reciting praises to our Guru, recalling the qualities of our Guru, and meditating on our Guru's body and the Buddhas on his body. And the whole puja is confession to our Guru, making offerings to our Guru, and also talking from our heart to our Guru. And in the end, it's dedicating the merits. Dedicating the merits that in this life, may I never run away from my Guru with my negative mind. And in future lives, may I meet my Guru again. That's what this puja is about. That's why within the Gelugpa tradition, I will tell you the truth. It is the most powerful and famous puja in Ganden Sera Drepung. And every single month, twice a month, for the last 600 years, the monks of Sera, Ganden, Drepung, Jashi Lumpo, all the great Gelugpa monasteries, thousands of monks will recite this puja. This is one of the first pujas the monks have to memorize if they're very young. I didn't enter the monastery when I was young, so I didn't memorize it. I entered when I was 23. Dr. Yunji has memorized it. He has memorized it also. Why? This puja is so important, they make you memorize it. And when you recite it, you're supposed to think about it carefully. Now, you remember what I said. When I talk like this, it's not good because I don't have a Changzi. I don't have a Tibetan Changzi, a Tibetan liaison. I don't have a Tibetan monk. I don't have a Tibetan helper who can explain these things to as a go-between between your guru and yourself. Because these things I'm explaining to you is not what a guru should explain, a go-between. I don't have that. So I end up explaining all these things myself. And the bad thing is, it looks like that I'm explaining this for you to do this to me. But I'm not. I'm not. I'm explaining this to you because I'm giving you knowledge. I'm explaining this to you because I'm going to do the puja. And I'm explaining to you something within the Gelugpa practices that are very, very important since we are Gelugpa.